Good day, this is the Professor, CBMD PhD, and today's Thursday, August 10th, 2023. It is 1:50 and 28 seconds, AM Eastern Standard Time, and today's research, Thymus. So let's hop to it here. New study reveals unexpected importance of the thymus in adults. Date August 2nd, 2023. Source, Massachusetts General Hospital. New research has uncovered evidence that the thymus is in fact critical for adult health generally, for preventing cancer, and perhaps autoimmune disease. As to determine whether the thymus provides health benefits to adults, the team evaluated the risk of death, cancer, and autoimmune disease among 1,146 adults who had their thymus removed during surgery, and among 1,146 demographically matched patients who underwent similar cardiothoracic surgery without thymectomy, the scientists also measured T cell production and blood levels of immune-related molecules in a subgroup of patients. As 5 years after surgery, 8.1% of patients who had a thymectomy died compared with 2.8% for those who did not have their thymus removed, equating to a 2.9 times higher risk of death. Also during that time, 7.4% of patients in the thymectomy group developed cancer, compared with 3.7% of patients in the control group, for a 2.0 times higher risk. And by studying people who had their thymus removed, they discovered that the thymus is absolutely required for health. If it isn't there, people's risk of dying and risk of cancer is at least double. This indicates that the consequences of thymus removal should be carefully considered when contemplating thymectomy. And additional analysis involving all patients in the thymectomy group with more than 5 years of follow-up, the overall mortality rate was higher in the thymectomy group than in the general U.S. population, 9.0% versus 5.2%, as was mortality due to cancer, 2.3% versus 1.5%. Although the scientific investigators and research microbiologist analysis found that the risk of autoimmune disease did not differ substantially between the thymectomy and control groups as a whole in their study, they observed a difference when patients who had infection, cancer, or autoimmune disease before surgery were excluded from the analysis. After excluding these individuals, 12.3% of patients in the thymectomy group developed autoimmune disease, compared with 7.9% in the control group, for 1.5 times higher risk. In the subgroup of patients in whom T cell production and immune-related molecules were measured, 22 in the thymectomy group and 19 in the control group, with an average follow-up of 14.2 post-operative years. Those who had undergone thymectomy had consistently lower production of the new T cells than controls and higher levels of pro-inflammatory molecules in the blood. The research team now planned to assess how different levels of thymus function in adults affect individuals' health. They can test the relative vigor of the thymus and define whether the level of thymus activity, rather than just whether it is present, is associated with better health. And this is the Professor of Microbiology, Bioinformatics, Pathophysiology, and Leader of Research. This video was created for educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day.